welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to join the family by clicking the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, a regular, a day one, thank you so much for tuning back to yet another one of my videos. Without wasting any time, Aria Wena. Roll my intro! So as you can tell by the title below, welcome back to Health Talk episode 3. No, not welcome back. Welcome to Health Talk episode 3. And even without me mentioning that it's a health talk, when you see the scrubs, you know what's up. So welcome to Health Talk episode 3, and in today's topic, we'll be talking about 5 important things you need to know as a foreign trained nurse in Africa. I don't know if that's the title I'll give it, but along those lines, this is just basically what you need to know before you leave your country of study as a nurse if you're willing to work or practice in Africa. This is based on my experience, so I stand corrected with whatever I'm going to mention. And if you're a nurse out there that has experienced something similar or different, feel free to comment down below so that we can learn from each other and empower each other and interact with each other. So let's get right into the video. So the first point, without a doubt, I think this applies even for every other field of study. Experience, experience, experience. Experience is very important in nursing. But if you're studying abroad and you want to work in Zambia, this is based on my experience with the Zambian midwifery council system, you need to have experience. Honestly, it doesn't get, I can't explain it or expand it more. Before you leave your country of study, try to get experience or gain exposure from other hospitals. Try to get recruitment, try to get employment, because these attachments that we do while studying don't expose us as much as you will get exposed as an employee. You understand? Yeah. So you have to, with me personally, I worked in India for 1.5 years after studying for 4 years. I studied my bachelor's degree in nursing, Bachelor of Sciences in Nursing, and I'm so grateful to that hospital till now for the opportunity they gave me to gain my exposure and gain more knowledge and gain so much experience in this industry. You know, it wasn't going to be possible if I didn't challenge myself to that, to work and whatnot. So the thing is about experience is that what you learn theoretically during your studying years is what you're going to apply practically when you start working. So that was the beauty I got from all of it. And truthfully and speaking from a fair point of view, India exposes you to almost all areas of the hospital. The only thing they're going to challenge you to is doing hands-on practicals because you don't have the experience to do it yet. So with me personally, the only experience I lacked was theater. I really wanted to know what a theater looked like, what an operating theater, you know, I just wanted, that was my main aim of actually gaining my exposure. I wanted to see the theater, and I did. And it was so beautiful to see, and I was like so grateful, like, oh, okay, so fine, I can now apply my theory into the hospital, you know all the instruments and how they work for which procedure. It was just mind-blowing. It's beautiful. So do not take experience for granted. That reference is going to make your CV look cute. Your resume is going to look attractive with that experience, you know. So you need to do your experience. If you can, please do your experience from your country of study, or when you come back, I'm sure you can apply to any institution that can also grant you the same opportunity. The second point is that I know it may sound really petty, but you have to be nice to your teachers because you're going to need them in future when it comes to documentation and verification of documents with the nursing council. Listen, I personally never had any issue with my teachers. I mean, I wasn't a teacher's pet, but I was a good student, to say the most. So when it came to the whole verification thing, my dean didn't even have a problem. My documents were sent to her. She just signed immediately, you know. They sent them back and things like that. So there are certain documents that your school is going to need to verify for you. If it's possible, just be nice to your teachers. Like, you'll need them. Your dean especially. You'll need her. I know, speaking from experience, our dean was something else sometimes, but most times she was really more of a mother to us, more of a mentor, and someone you can easily talk to for anything and go to for help. So, and I believe she's still that same person, because a year later I needed her to do my documents and whatnot, and she did it without hesitation. So be nice to your teachers, because you are going to need them later. You will need them later. The third point you need to know is that be patient. I say this in almost all my videos when it comes to life related issues. You need to be patient, because the verification of your degree from Zambian Qualification Authority is going to take 1,000,000 years, and you are going to have to wait. And in the wait, you are going to be frustrated, you are going to be agitated, you are going to question God. Listen, everything falls apart before it falls together. Okay? Purpose over pain. You know, faith over fear. So just be patient and trust the process. So you are obviously going to have to take your degree to ZQA for verification, and then it has to be verified with your school. So basically everything links back to your school. Just try to be nice to your faculties. You'll need them, trust me. The next thing is that you have to brace yourself and prepare yourself to attend General Nursing Council examinations for your license. This comes this comes very easy if you study and prepare adequately and research the necessary material you need. More especially if you studied abroad. When you come back to Zambia, the syllabus is very different, so you need to put in extra effort, extra attention, and extra time in order for you to grasp the new concept of the new syllabus. So please comment down below if you'd like a detailed video on the GNC exams and how to tackle them, because someone once suggested that I should do that video, but I'm not sure how my audience is. I'm not sure if someone out there really needs it. So please comment down below if you do. But that's the next point. Just brace yourself for those exams and prepare yourself mentally as well, physically and emotionally, because they're going to toy you from side to side. But when you enter that exam room, just enter with your head held high and don't doubt yourself. You are going to make it. Everybody makes it in life eventually. The next thing is you're accountable for your own actions. You are very accountable for whatever happens to you outside the school once you leave the country. You know what I mean? If you forgot a certain document that needed to be signed by your school, be ready to take accountability, because there's no one to blame. There's no one to point fingers at. Oh no, you should have told me. Honey, nobody tells you the full information. You get to find out things along the way. So that's another thing. Just be prepared for a lot of disappointments, a lot of bumps along the way. But you know that even at a robot, the red light always turns orange and then it turns green. So if you're going through the red light in your phase of your career, you know that eventually to turn orange and eventually to turn green, and that means everything will be okay. Trust. The next point is that you have to be very courageous and be willing and able to speak out for yourself. You know, there's this thing that these officers have of doubting foreign degrees, apparently, especially Indian, Chinese, and Russian ones. I don't know why. So when you visit the office from time to time, they are going to be really mean to you. And if you can't speak up for yourself, if you can't defend yourself, you're going to be broken every time you try to go and process your documents. So have a heart of steel, man. When those people start teasing your papers, you'll be like, no, I did study a degree. It's very authentic. I sent it through to ZQA for verification and it's very authentic. Who are you to tell me that this degree is not? You know, be bold enough. In as much as the chances are very high of you being the only person that's going to have a degree among people who are going to have only certificates and diplomas, that's where the problem comes in. Your voice matters. No matter how young you are, your qualification is your qualification. You went to school for 4 years for it. Nobody struggled with you. You struggled to get that degree. For someone to come and doubt it, it doesn't work like that. So yeah. And make sure all your mark sheets are in check from 1 to 8, since we had 8 semesters in my school. Make sure everything is certified as well. Make sure your documentation is certified before you visit any office. Make sure your documents are certified by either the Zambian police or the Indian police. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you move with certified copies at all times. I think that's about it. Those are the main things you need to know as a foreign trained nurse before you leave your country of study to come back to your country of origin. Oh, and another frequently asked question is how long you wait for the results to come out after you write your GNC examinations. A period of 4 months. 4 months. Yeah, about 4 months. It takes about 4 months for the results to come out. And yeah, writing is only 2 papers, 1 theory, 1 practical. And also, again, comment down below if you need a detailed video on that. I will be glad to help. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming to Health Talk episode 3. See you in my next one. I hope this was able to help a nurse or two out there. Mwah! Thanks for watching.